be subject to their certification by the Maryland Police Training Commission. Those officers are Rodney G. Bell, Lawrence Bernard Jr., Brian Carlson, Warren Carter, Randy Cutter, Christopher Dietrich, Harold Dixon, Jeffrey Farley, Sean McBee, John O'Connor, Shannon Robinson, Wade Sibley, David Simpson, and Daryl Wilderson.
So moved.
Second. More discussion?
Yes.
We'll take discussion later on the, we'll let everybody speak later. This is an unusual amount of people. We'll be letting everybody speak to this. Say what you want. Yes.
Okay, we have a motion made and seconded for the adoption of resolution number 08-24. Roll call vote. Commissioner Hutchison.
Point of
Commissioner-
order.
All right.
You've got a question on the motion, how can you vote on it?
Wait a second. The discussion is among the commissioners. This is their meeting. You are here to observe. There's a time for public comment at the end. That's the way it's done. That's Robert's rules. It's up to the commissioners to discuss if they want the motion and then to act upon it. It's not for the public to comment at that time.
All right.
Mr. Robert
Okay.
Knowles, would they be willing to rescind their decision if the public was against it? Or is it going to be a fact accompli and done?
Roll call vote.
We're in the middle of roll call vote. I have Commissioner Hutchison with an aye, Commissioner Lewis, Commissioner Statham.
Yes. All right.
Next on the agenda, we have a presentation, item number 5. This is Gary Moore, the Bureau of Police. He's the director. He's going to give an update. Gary.
Good morning, Commissioners and ladies and gentlemen.
Try to speak louder, Gary.
Good morning, Commissioners and ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, 14 professional, motivated police officers have responded to the ad in the Times News for sheriff's deputies to join the Bureau of Police and reported to duty. They are currently being processed for recertification in the Bureau of Police. In spite of the delay due to lack of members being able to meet at the Maryland Police Correctional Training Commission in Sykesville, to consider a waiver to allow 30 to 90 days to complete the recertification, we're now moving ahead and will be recertified in a week to 10 days with the help of the Training Commission, the Maryland State Police, and other law enforcement agencies. County-owned vehicles and equipment is still in the possession of the sheriff. Maryland State Police have 6 troopers from other barracks working in Allegany County and have assumed our road patrol duties until our efforts have been to recertify. Other resources will be made available, including additional troopers if they're needed. We're very appreciative of the assistance of Colonel Terry Sheridan, Superintendent, Captain James Powell, Western Troop Commander of the Maryland State Police, and Mr. Patrick Bradley, Director of Maryland Police and Correctional Training Commission, in helping us assume continuity of police services during this transition. Our collective efforts are to serve the citizens of Allegany County, placing their security above all else, and there will be further progress report.
Thank you, Director Moore. Rick, you want to ask a question? Director Moore, Mr. Lewis has a question.
Gary, you're wearing a lot of hats under this new organization. Are you receiving any additional salary for the duties above and beyond what you was hired for?
Yes. Following of this meeting has to be kept in order. You will have a chance. All right, I was going to repeat it if you give me a chance. Yeah. Give your, well, I can take the heat. Give your question and his response, Mr. Lewis. Get up to us, please.
My question was, since you are assuming these other duties, has your salary increased in any way, shape, or form from what you was originally hired for?
Absolutely not.
The answer was absolutely not. Thank you.
I should have increased, he gets 100,000 now.
All right, we have the consent agenda. We're going to go through here. Go ahead, Kathy.
We have a consent agenda with items 6 through 12 and a recommendation by the county administrator for approval of these items with the amendment to number 11, as noted before.
Any comments? First of all, we'll give the motion. Any comments?
You still can't hear what you're saying.
Any comments? Well, that's very difficult here, the setup we have. We're trying to accommodate everybody. I do appreciate it. Let us know. Commissioner Hutchins, would you repeat that?
What? Hey, fella.
Mr. Hutchins, is there any comments with this or?
All you have to do is put the microphone up.
Okay, just get the microphones close to everybody speaking, the mic getting close.
Take a deep breath.
I move the adoption of the consent agenda.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
There's adoption and a second to the consent agenda. Any comments? Consent agenda is on, y'all got the agendas, but that's the way you should do it at meetings. Consent agenda has 12 items of budget on county administrators, day-to-day activities and things we need to do to pass through a meeting. This agenda was sent out several days ago to the press, or it's also on the website for anybody to see. So are there any other questions?
Okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries for the consent agenda. There was a bid opening this week for dry run stream bank stabilization. 7 bids were received, referred to the Department of Public Works, and that bid award was made in item number 11 under the consent agenda. That's all I have.
Attorney Rudd,
Nothing.
Acting Administrator Everly,
Nothing at this time, Commissioner.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Nothing at this time.
Commissioner Lewis.
Nothing at this time.
Is there anything I would like to say before we move on with the meeting? There'll be no public meeting this week next week, as there are the MACO conferences going on across the state of Maryland. We will be meeting again Thursday, August 21st, in the work session, probably around 9 or 9:30. We'll get that out to you, and we'll have a